On Monday, Republican Senate candidate David Perdue, who is in the runoff election today, but on Monday, he appeared on Fox News opposite Sandra Smith to actually defend Donald Trump's phone call with Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger. And Fox host Sandra Smith, I guess at one point just kind of got tired of it. Tired of the lies, tired of the nonsense coming out of Perdue's mouth, and so she actually called him on it and pointed out that he was wrong. Take a look at what happened.
You've reacted to the leaking of that call and the actual taping of it. Got it. But what about the contents of that call?
Well, however he said it, Sandra, what he's saying, a lot of people in Georgia, and 75 million Americans, I think, align with him right now that something untoward happened here in Georgia, and we have not gotten to the bottom of it. Right away, I asked the Secretary of State for some things that didn't happen. We called for his resignation. We asked for a special session of the General Assembly to investigate. That didn't happen, so we went to court. They told us it was a legislative issue, and so we have pulled out all the stops to try to fight with the president to get the right accounting.
To be clear, the ballots in the presidential election were counted in your state 3 times, including a mandatory hand count and a Trump-requested recount. So you're asking for more than that. More should be done than that.
Sandra, I never called for a recount. That was a waste of time, a hand count and a machine recount. That's not what I've been saying. I've been saying all along that there are things that went on around the signatures that we have not been given answers to.
Pretty good clip, right? I mean, Smith did a fairly decent job of calling Perdue out. Not as strong as obviously we would have liked to have seen, but hey, she could have just let it all slide, but she didn't. Now, here's the other point, though. Everything Perdue said there was a lie. You see, there hasn't been any neglect with the verification of the ballots in Georgia. They have done signature audits. They have matched them up. They have picked random samples to go through and verify. They have all turned out to be accurate and verified. Everything Perdue said there was a lie. And what's even more interesting was the fact that when she told him, well, you've done the recount 3 times, Trump lost every one, you did this, you did that, you did all these other things, and he's like, yeah, but I didn't ask for those things. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, those things happened and they proved me wrong, but I didn't want those to happen, silly goose. No, Brad, or excuse me, you're not Brad, you're David. That's not how it works. Your state did what it was supposed to do. You did the recounts. You did do the signature verification. It's over. Trump lost. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do about that. And see, Smith should have continued on and called him out on the rest of this stuff because it is important. What Perdue is doing there is trying to encourage his Republicans. And at one point, by the way, in the clip, Smith does call him on this too, but he is trying to convince Republicans that Georgia elections are not safe. Now, you need those same Georgia Republicans to think the system is safe enough to vote for you today. Because if they don't, you're not going to win. So I'm not sure how you square that, because we already saw what happened with Donald Trump when he eroded the public's confidence in vote by mail. He got crushed in mail-in voting, and that's what helped hand the election to Biden. So if you want to keep on spouting your nonsense, go for it, dude. It's not going to change the outcome, but it may change the outcome that you're hoping for in today's election.